Today is Friday, the 5th of July, and we're here at a very windy ETW park. And today we are seeing the continuation of the Runako Morton TDC Primary School Championship. And it's the Ivor Walters team coming up against the Joycelyn Liburd Primary team. That one could be out. No, he chose it away. Bad return, that. Poor return, that. The score now moves on to 52 for the loss of 6, and we're in over number 11. I'm not sure if they're playing 12 overs or 15, but we'll have to wait and see. Kimani, it is moving in now to bowl. There he goes. So 52 for the loss of 6. Kimani bowls a good delivery. Goes outside the off stump. Here he goes once more, moves in now to bowl, left alone outside the off stump. The umpire signals wide. 53 for the loss of 6. Kimani was already instructed by Coach Harvey not to bowl any wides. I don't think it was intentional, but the fact is it adds up to the many wides that have been bowled in this tournament. He bowls now, he's getting in an edge, off and running. What's going to happen here? Low is a bit slow, but he gets home, I think. Umpire's unimpressed. So 54 for the loss of 6. We are still in over number 11. So 10 overs bowled already. Kimani moves in once more to bowl. Good delivery, swung away by Low. The man at square leg races in, picks up on the run. And one more to the total. 55 it is for the loss of 6. Now, it would be really interesting to know, and I'm going to get back to that, as here goes Kimani bowls on stump, bowled, clean bowled, and he walks away nonchalantly and now looks back. Well, the umpire, it looks as if Kimani wanted to know why you didn't send him, but he didn't have to send him. He was bowled all over the shop. So 53 for the loss of 7 is 55 for the loss of 7, the score. So it would be very interesting to know what the counselor at the Ivor Walters Primary School, Mrs. Chevon Lowe, what she thinks about which school to support, because she's the counselor at the Ivor Walters Primary, but her son Daniel Lowe is at the crease, so it would be nice to know where her support would lie at this time. New batsman getting a bit of assistance from Patrick Newton, the umpire today, and he's alongside Marcus Dewberry, who is at square leg. So 55 for the loss of 7. Kimani it is, so he's going to continue from the pavilion end. Batsman settles over his bat, the new batsman. Here goes Kimani. Bowls on stump once more, but he got a bit of bat onto that, into pad. Kimani was shouting his appeal. Well-lined delivery on that occasion. 55 for 7, 11 overs completed. So we understand that they're actually playing 12 overs. This is the final over, as indicated by Coach Lemuel Pemberton, coach for the JLPS team. 55 for the loss of 7. Do they have enough? That's the million-dollar question. Can they get another 5 or 6 in this over? Lowe would be thinking that he could get a few more. The boundary would do his team well here. Here's the bowler, a little hop and a skip bowl, well lined. He's beaten outside the off stump, pushing tentatively at that one. Somebody's saying, well bowled. That sounds like Harvey, Coach Harvey. The bowler seems to have a little spring in his step as he turns now. Coming in, a little hop and a skip. Nice little jump as he moves in now to bowl. Loops it. He's beaten outside the off stump. Driving again is low. This is a good start to the final over. 2 dots so far. 55 for 7. Harvey giving more encouragement from the sidelines. Here goes the bowler. from the bar to the end. Moves in now to bowl. Nice little action. But he goes too wide on that occasion. Make that 56. Left alone by Low. So 56 the score. But I like this action. He has a little hop and a skip, a little jump into it, a little vibe. As Low pulls away. Trying to settle. Make them wait a bit. Here he goes. Just look at this action. Really neat little action. Flatter this time. Good variety. He swings into it, does Low. The fielder comes across, fields well. And they'll only get one. But he really latched onto that well. Negotiated that one very well indeed, Low, and pulled it hard. And picks up a single. So 56 for 7. As the bowler will move in once more. Moves in now to bowl off. Well, he's shouting his appeal, but that struck him well outside the leg stump. So I think about 2 balls remaining. I like the look of this bowler as he moves in once more. Here he goes, moves in now to bowl flatter. He's pushing it into the outside. Lloyd's running, and well, they're really angry at him, wondering why he didn't release the ball. He decided that he was going to beat Low to the stumps, so he ran up with the ball and just couldn't beat Low. So Patrick Newton seems as if he's a bit amused with that, wondering why you didn't throw the ball, youngster. I think he's asking him that. Why you didn't throw the ball to the wicketkeeper? 57 the score now. For the loss of 7. Moves in now to bowl flat and fast wide off target. They're going to go through for 1, maybe even a second. I think he's going to run back. Yes, they're challenging that arm. Oh my goodness. You couldn't get it any worse than that. That's Chimura. Patrick Newton is really amused. Patrick Newton having a laugh here. These guys challenging for anything here. So we're going to the 60s now. Crucial runs these. 61 I think it would be now. Because they ran through for I think 3 and then the wide 4. Well. And you could see that Low is going to run for everything. Any and everything. Even if it goes through to the wicketkeeper now. This is the final delivery. Has a swing at it. Misses. So goes to the keeper. He was down on his knees. So he couldn't do much about that. That ends the innings. I think it's 61 as he hops away. Maybe a little injured there. 61 for the loss of 7. The question is, does Joycelyn Liburd Primary have enough? And can the Ivor Walters team overhaul the target? We'll have to wait and see. We'll be back with you in a few. Coach Joycelyn Liburd having a serious chat with his young guards. I think this match will determine one of the semi-finalists, so very crucial encounter this. Similarly, Coach Harvey having a chat with his young guards, telling them they have to make this run, so we'll wait and see what transpires. Well, we understand that both teams have already qualified for the semis, and so this will more or less determine which team they'll play. The other 2 teams in the semis are VOJN. So St. Thomas's and VOJN. So St. Thomas's and VOJN, along with these 2 teams, are in the semifinals. And so this match will determine which teams will play which teams in terms of whether first playing fourth and third playing second, etc. Yeah. We have the information down pack now. It's I was way off target. It's 71. The Joycelyn Liburd Primary School made 71. So the Ivor Walters team, they will have to score 72 to win. And what makes this match really interesting is that even though both teams have qualified for the semifinals already, it will determine which team they play in the semis. So one of these teams will have to play VOJN in the semis, And I don't think none of them want to play VOJ and the champion team in the semis. They'd prefer play them in the finals if they have to. I think both teams want to play St. Thomas's, which is the other team. So in order to play St. Thomas's, you have to win this game. But we'll wait and see. 72 is the target. And I think the coach would have told them, don't bowl any wides. But they have said that a lot, and we are still seeing a lot of wides being bowled. And Coach Harvey is giving his instructions to his team. I'm not seeing Billy. He's holding back Billy. Billy is the top batsman. Billy normally opens the innings, but he's holding back Billy. I think Billy will come in. Let me see if he's padded. Billy was somewhere around, maybe. Let's hope he's not injured, but maybe he's coming in at number 3. But for the moment, it's Kimani and another batsman. Kimani taking strike. He's a decent batter as well. 72 is the target. Field being adjusted. And we should have the start of this innings momentarily. So the bowler will start from the far end. And by the way, Low top scored with 18 not out for the. Oh, that's a high ball. Is it wide? Yes, he has started with a wide. Exactly what the coach would have asked them not to do. He started with a wide. So. And interestingly, with the target being 72, there have been some games where there were 55 extras bowled in an innings and 64 extras bowled in an innings. And that really takes away from a good game when you give away so many extras. So here goes from the far end. That's better. Stroke nicely into the offside. The fielder comes across, feeds it nicely. Good work there. Can't score, but he played it well. It was a good delivery, good cricket all around. And the fielder was alert. All of these guys have gotten some serious instruction. And they're trying now to do what the coaches have told them. Tugged away into the onside. The man is racing across. Can he pull it in? He can't. It's 4. Lovely shot by Kimani. Short, dragging it down, and he pulled it backward of square for 4. And so 5 for no loss. Ivor Walters off and running. Remember, the target is 72. Kimani will settle once more. That was a lovely shot. Bowler dragged it down. He latched onto it. He pulled it hard. More adjustments to the field now. Low being sent all the way to long on. So the bowler will move in once more to bowl. Tugged away once more. Well played. The fielder comes across, feels well. Good bit of fielding, but he really latched onto that once more. Hit it hard and make that 6 for no loss. Good start to this innings. Kimani starting positively here. So the batsman now will settle. He's a big man, tall. Let's see, he looks as if he's a powerful hitter of a cricket ball, 2 balls. Stroking it into the offside, guiding it. Nice work here by the fielder. Coming in from backward of point and fields it nicely. Can't score. So, looks as if he can hit a ball really far. Holds his bat as if he can give it the long handle. Oh, it swings! I told you so. If he latches onto it, it's going to go into the bat stream. He really had a hard swing at that one. Missed it completely. 6 for no loss. So here he goes once more. Don't get up in his half, otherwise you're going to end up far. He bowls his, this time tentatively pushing it into the offside. Can't score. And that finally ends the over. 6 for no loss. Ivor Walters attempting to get to a target of 72. Well, Low, who top scored with 18 not out, is going to start from the pavilion end. Over number 2 of 12. Very economical kind of run-up. Matter of fact, you don't call that a run-up dead ball signal by the umpire. You call that a walk-up. Low just walked up and brought over his arm. Signal dead ball. Lots of instructions being given here from both ends of the coaching staff. So the fielders being sent hither, thither, and yon. Joycelyn Liburd has been brought to mid-wicket. The emphasis there is to stop that single. So shifted from long on to long off. Matter of fact, he's badly placed. He's behind the bowler. He can't be behind the bowler. So the umpire is being held up here with all the instructions from the coaching staff. Balls low, flashing and missing outside the off stump. White signal by the umpire. So low, not. You can't call this a run-up. Couple steps in and just brings over his arm. That's economy, if you ask me. Here he goes, little walk through, full toss down the leg side, swung away, and the fielder did well. He was racing in, maybe thinking about taking a catch, and then realized he might not get to it, stopped and managed to stop it from going into the boundary. So 8 for no loss, in over number 2. So low, just looks a little casual with this bowling. Maybe need to put a little more zip into it. A little run up here would help. Here goes, bowls, good delivery. Stroked it into the offside. They're off and running, getting it away from the man at cover, and it goes away towards the third man position. Picks up 1. 9 for no loss. And it's going to be low once more to bowl to Kimani. Here he goes, bowls down the leg side, touched around nicely. The man races in but can't prevent the single. That make that 10. 10 for no loss. We're still in over number 2. Big man settles. Here he goes, low. Full toss. Swung away! Again, very good effort there by the man on the square leg boundary, because it was a poor delivery. Going down the leg side, he latched onto it. Again, he was in the air for a long time, but that man has done really well. He was running in. Again, he couldn't take the catch, but he waited and stopped it from going into the boundary. Here he goes once more. Beaten outside the off stump. And so the score is 12 for no loss, weighing over number 2. Coach Harvey explaining to Kimani that he could score. He's bowled! Low has struck. Kimani had a switch at that, a big heave, played all around it, and so Low has struck. And the score 12 for the loss of 1 as Kimani marches back after an enterprising little knock. But Low has bowled him comprehensively, and Kimani comes back 12 for 1. Interesting times ahead for this game. One more to the total. According to my reckoning, it's 14 for no loss, being over number 3. The target is 72. And I think it's going to go right down to the wire. But the big man is in, Billy, and he's definitely one of the top batters in this tournament. They held him back today. He sometimes opened the innings, strategically placed now at number 3. A lot depends on him. As here goes the bowler, bowls. He's swinging it away. Oh, he tried to put his foot to it, but this is not football. Poor work by the fielder on the backward square boundary, dragging it down, and Billy's off and running. Pull shot, backward of square. Lovely shot by the big man. Gone for 4. So a lovely shot to get off the mark. 17 for the loss of 1. Weighing over number 3. More adjustments to the field now. Focus is the call. Moves in now, flat on it. Oh, that one. He sent him on his way. That's interesting. Billy can't believe it. The big man is gone. Sent leg before wicket. And they know the importance of that wicket, the Joycelyn Liburd Primary team. You'd think that they would have won the World Cup. They're celebrating big time. Billy can't believe it. He looked up at the umpire as if to say, umps, you sure what you're doing there? Looked a little high, but the umpire is in the best position out there. And sent on his way, giving his marching orders. Billy comes back after a superb start to the innings. And I think Coach Harvey would be saying, tough luck, tough luck. And he's showing him where the ball hit him, on the thigh. Looked pretty high from here, but as I said, Marcus Jubry is the one in position. He made the judgment call, and you can't go to the third umpire. Third umpire not involved in this game, in this tournament, and so he's on his way. 17 for 2 now. Short, he's choking it. Back up the strip to the bowler. Can't score. 17 for the loss of 2. Still in over number 3. Here goes once more. Balls. That's close. That's closer. And well, this could be interesting. The batsman, after a long time, got running. And definitely that was closer, I thought, than the previous acts of the umpire. The umpire wasn't impressed, and they went through for a leg bye. So 18 for the loss of 2. As it's going to be the bowler from the batter tail end. Moves in now to bowl short, and he's bowled! He's bowled! My goodness, flat and fast. And they're celebrating to a man out there, the Joycelyn Liburd Primary team. Ezekiel Douglas is the bowler. And so Douglas creating a storm here at the Toilet Park. That's wicket number 3. Ezekiel Douglas has struck again. That was fast. That was flat and fast. And by the time the batsman got in position to play that pull shot, the ball was through him. And so the big man comes back looking very despondent, I could tell you. Now the two umpires having a bit of a confab. Now, which one is taller, Marcus Jubry or Patrick Newton? I think it would be a tough contest between both. So the score is now 18 for the loss of 3. And we're going to have over number 4. Speaking of umpires, is Patrick Newton any taller than Daniel Lowe? I think he's going to beat him by a couple of inches, though. But that also is a pretty good contest. Here's Lowe moving in now to bowl on stumps. He's stroking it into the offside. Poor work by the fielder. He should have stopped that. And I think Coach UT Liburd not very happy at all. He came across, looked as if he was going to stop it, didn't bend, didn't attempt to stop it. And so that's run number 19. Patrick Newton testing his height once more alongside the non-striker. 19 for the loss of 3. Told you it was going to be an interesting game. And trust me, it started out that way. Joycelyn Liburd Primary got to 71. The Ivor Walters team on 19 for the loss of 3 bowls. It beaten outside the off stump, well taken by the keeper. Took it well on that occasion. No nick on it though. The wind really picking up here at the Toilet Park. As a matter of fact, it's so windy here that they have refused to put on the bails. Here goes Bowles trying to swing. The keeper comes across, stops it, but it's going to be signaled wide. So 20 for the loss of 3. 20 for the loss of 3. Low will continue from the pavilion end. Moves in now to bowl. He's cutting at that, beaten through to the keeper. Another dot in the scorer's book. So maybe one of these days and Lowe can get a little run up to go with his bowling action. I think that would enhance his bowling. Here he goes, full of pitch. He's swinging into the onside. That's a lovely shot. Fielder is racing across, gets behind it, bubbles slightly. They might turn for a second. No. So 21 for the loss of 3. That was a good shot on that occasion. Low moves in once more, ball down the leg side. The keeper does well to stop it, but wide signal, 22 the score for the loss of 3. So the bowling has been up and down all season. Here's Low moving in now to bowl on stump. Struck on the pad, shouts his appeal, sent on his way. Another LBW decision going the way of Joycelyn Liburd Primary. 22 for the loss of 4. Celebration for Joycelyn Liburd Primary. Patrick Newton had no hesitation. He was on the back foot and he was trapped in front. 22 for 4. Ivor Walters struggling here at the ETW. So 22 for 4. New batsman comes in, takes what looks like a center guard. And Patrick Newton says, okay, you're spot on. And so it's going to be Low. Moves in now to bowl. He comes solidly forward. Looks almost like Gordon Greenwich Jr. on the front foot. Copybook shot that, showing the maker's mark. And that ends the over. Over number 4 completed. Ivor Walters chasing a target of 72. They are 22 for the loss of 4. Nicely driven. That's a lovely looking shot. Didn't go too far. But this batsman seemed to have pretty good technique. And he'll settle once more. The bowler moves in now to bowl. Douglas beats him outside the off stump. Comprehensively beaten there by Douglas. So Douglas has been creating some panic in the Ivor Walters camp as he prepares to move in once more to bowl. Here's Douglas from the bar to tail end, bowls. Good delivery, solidly forward. He's blocking big time here. Maybe he has been told to keep this man out and get him out of the attack. Here he goes. Somebody says the overs are finished, but I think there's a plan to it. He wants to keep out Douglas. Here's Douglas bowls. Again, he comes solidly forward. I think he's playing to instructions here. Keep this man out and maybe score from the other end. Douglas it is. Moving once more. Here he goes. Bowls flatter. He's off the edge this time, but the fielder got across quickly, and that ends another useful over from Douglas. Well negotiated though by the batsman, and that ends the over. So it's going to be Low to continue. He'll be bowling his... Is this his third over? I'm not sure. But he's going to move in now to bowl There he goes, low balls. He's on the back foot. Plays it gently into the onside. Can't score. Being advised to hit the ball. Here he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. Flash and a miss outside the off stump. White signaled by the umpire. Low looked a little guilty there as he glanced back quickly at the umpire and saw the arms being extended. So he'll proceed once more. Moves in now to bowl. That's a wide. Leg side wide this time. Once it landed, it was drifting further away. The batsman had a swing at it, missed. Golden opportunity to score boundary there. Missed out. So low will continue. Moves in now to bowl. Here he goes. Swings into that. They feel that mid-wicket. Liburd rushes across, picks it up. He was trying to pull that hard, didn't time it well. Here he goes once more. Fuller pitches, swinging, and the keeper thinking about a stumping, but the batsman got back quickly. Comprehensively beaten on that occasion. So low once more. Things pretty quiet here in terms of run scoring. He's swinging into that. That's a lovely shot. The fielder races across, feeds it nicely, and gets the return in quickly. So good work, good shot, and well fielded as well. One more to the total. Ends. No? Yes? Well, Marcus Dewberry maybe has fallen asleep because Patrick Newton has walked away. Marcus Dewberry still there. Marcus Dewberry still seems to be having some doubt. Well, it seems that Patrick Newton is the one who made an error. Well, they're still debating whether the over is completed or not. So Patrick Newton is now asking for the scorers for assistance. Marcus Dewberry didn't move, so apparently he has it down pack. And if I'm checking from his reaction, the over is not completed as yet. Patrick Newton isn't sure. Trying to get assistance from the scorers. Hakeem Harvey trying to check the app to confirm, because apparently the scorer is not picking up. Now he has been told that the over is not completed. So there's one more ball to be bowled. So Patrick Newton is the one who fell asleep out there. So I think Patrick Newton readjusting his counter here, as it's going to be low to complete the over, final delivery and all. Here he goes, bowls, swings into it. Anybody home? Oh, he got a hand to it and floored it. He raced in and tried to catch it one-handed. Never recommended, really, if you can use both hands. And he just stuck out his right hand. Lemuel Pemberton not very happy with that at all. So it's going to be low. Yet another delivery. Swings in the air. Anybody home here now? He drops it again. That's another catch going a begging. And they're going to get two. Slides home the batsman. Two more to the total. So two consecutive catches going a begging here. The man seems as if he can't believe what just happened. Got both hands to it and floored it. Well, this is a long over. Patrick Newton really fell asleep. I thought there was one more ball to go. But here goes now. Bowls. Swing and a miss. White signal. It's going to be even longer. So, low. Moves in now to bowl. Swung away. That's a beautiful shot. And the man does brilliantly. That's about the third time. This could be interesting. But the throw is poor. As a batsman, he likes to dive. He must be a fisherman. He dived home safely. Two more to the total. The runs are coming. That's critical. So strategic timeout, water break, and both teams might still think they have a chance. The Ivor Walters might think they're back in it after a flurry of twos and dropped catches. They might be thinking, well, this could be our lucky day. Coach Harvey would be telling them that anyway. Surprisingly, the weather has held up pretty well today. So Ivor Walters a little bit behind the 8 ball, 31 for 4. 6 overs completed, 6 overs remaining. And so, can they? So they need like 40 runs, make that 41 runs in 6 overs. Here goes. I remember this bowler, he was bowling off a longer run than that. I think he has been told to shorten his run and bowl line and length. Here he goes, moves in now to bowl. He's switching at that. That might be a wide, will be signal wide. He's running through. Well, Mr. Stumps there, the keeper, underarm the return. So 2 more to the total. 33 the score for the loss of 4. Ivor Walters making a fight of it here. And every mistake, every error from the Joycelyn Liburd Primary team would be welcomed by the batting team right now. Here goes, moves in now to bowl. Flash and a miss. Is that a wide? Is that a wide? It is a wide. So that's another run. So 34 the score. We're in over number 7. 34 for the loss of 4. Here goes the bowler, having a bit of difficulty finding the 3 stumps. Here goes once more, moves in now to bowl. That looks wide. Well, he reached a long way, got bat onto it, tucked it into the onside, can't score. 34 for the loss of 4. Here he goes. Moves in now from the far end, bowls. He's swinging at that, and no wide on that occasion. So 34 for the loss of 4. Still in over number 7. Moving once more to bowl. Bowls. He's swinging in the air. Anybody home? He dropped a catch already, doing it one-handed. Now off his own bowling. I think there were too many people there. He got a bit distracted, but he got both hands to it this time and floored it. 34 for the loss of 4. Catching could be a lot better. Strokes it into the offside, thinking of the run. Liburd is a natural athlete. Races and picks it up. Can't score. 34 for 4. We're still on over number 7. Prepares to bowl once more. Here he goes. Moves in now. Bowls. He's swishing into that. That's a lovely shot. The man on the deep square leg boundary races in. Kneels to collect and make that 35. 35 for the loss of 4. At the end of... No, it's not quite the end of the over. Over number 7 still in progress as he bowls. Full pitch delivery. Swings it in the air. Is he going to drop this again? But it lands safely this time. And he was sent back by his teammate. Harvey not very happy with that. And so 34 for the loss of 4 at the end of 7. I think this man is one of the top athletes, so thrilled us at the last inter-primary. Now he's in the role of a bowler. Seems to be off a pretty long run too. Let's see how quick he is. And let's look closely at his action as well. Well, Joycelyn Liburd Primary very unfairly. They have a couple of extra fielders on the field. And I think umpire Patrick Newton says, no, we can't allow that. So he has asked them to leave. They have been unceremoniously dismissed from the field of play. Here he goes. Prepares the bowl. Stopped because some adjustments were being done by UT Liburd. So 7 overs completed, 34 for 4. Moves in now to bowl, almost as if he wanted to bowl a bouncer. White signal, he really tried to slam that into the turf. Looks as if he has a little bit of pace too. White signaled 35. And I think Coach Joycelyn Liburd is saying, okay, simmer down. Don't try to bowl too fast now. Here he goes, moves in now to bowl. Full of pitch delivery, flash and a miss, wide still. He looks back at the umpire queryingly. Umpire Patrick Newton says, well, that's still wide, even though he slowed it up a lot. So 36 for the loss of 4. As he moves in once more to bowl. This time it's a leg side wide. He says, well, you have called me wide outside the off stump, so I'm going to try and see if you'll call down the leg side. And that was duly done by umpire Newton, who may have had his exercise for the week, outstretching those arms. 37 for the loss of 4. These extras, they all add up. Crucial addition here. Moves in now to bowl. Better delivery, turns it uppishly but safely into the onside. Fielder races across. They settled early for 1. So 38 the score now for the loss of 4. 38 for the loss of 4. Moves in now to bowl. Pushes it a bit uppishly back up the strip towards the bowler, falling well short of the bowler though. 38 for the loss of 4. Better delivery that. Looks very busy. Lengthens his run once more. Here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. He's swinging in the air away from the keeper. It goes through the third man area, which is vacant. They should be thinking 2. Well, this could be a run out here. The umpire sent him on his way. Well, the wicketkeeper did really well. So the wicketkeeper did really well, I could tell you. And he's being congratulated now. So 39 for the loss of 5. Over number 8 in progress. 39 for the loss of 5. $39 for the loss of 5 after that run out. I think we have 4 overs after this. 39 for 5. So the bowler will move in once more to bowl to the new batsman. Pushing tentatively at that. Beaten true to the keeper. And then trying to make sure that he was within his crease. But he was already there. His foot was planted, but he was pushing his bat back. So here goes. Moves in once more to bowl. Gets bat onto that. They're thinking of the single. Fielder is a bit slow. The keeper grabs it, but the batsman has dived home. 40 for the loss of 5. We're still in over number 8. And these overs take a long time to bowl because of the extras. 40 for 5. Here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. Just pushes it into the offside. Fielder moves in smartly. That ends over number 8. 40 for 5 after 8. Some 32 runs required in 4 overs. So over number 9 will be bowled now. The score 40 for the loss of 5. Very windy Friday afternoon. Very windy here at the ETW. Not tropical storm, but Hurricane Beryl. Deadly, murderous Hurricane Beryl. I understand that the death toll in the Caribbean would be up to about 10, with some people still missing. He's turning it into the onside. They're thinking of the single. Low has other ideas, can't score. So in over number 9, the score 40 for the loss of 5. Bowler will move in once more to bowl. Can we see an over without a wide? Gets the full toss, pushes it into the offside, can't score. So another dot in the scorer's book as he got it on the full but played it tentatively and very quietly into the offside. Really should have put that away. So here goes once more. 40 for 5 and over number 8. Here goes, balls again looped up. He's down the track. He has a switch at that. Here's trouble. Here's trouble. He threw it hard. They got back in his crease though. And both batsmen in the end making sure that they held on to their respective creases. 40 for the loss of 5. Still in over number 9. Here goes balls. He's backing away and backed away so much. Let's see if a wide will still be signaled. Yes, wide signaled. And he's already in his stance, ready to bat. So 41 for the loss of 5. Here goes. Moves in now to bowl. Backs away again, beaten through the keeper's legs. Make that 42. 42 for the loss of 5. Still in over number 9. Well, I was trying to challenge the bowler to bowl without any extras. 42 for 5. Sheep are back on the field of play. Just to our right. That must be a wide. Make that 44, I think it is now, for the loss of 5. Another wide. He proceeds now to bowl, loops it up. He's swinging into that. Over the head of low. That's a lovely shot. That's heading out towards a man. Deep mid wicket who races across. They're coming back for the second. This could be interesting. It gets home. They're throwing it away. So they're going back for another run. He throws it away again. They should be looking for more. Well, I think they got 3 in the end by my reckoning. So it should be about 48 now. Joycelyn Liburd Primary breaking under pressure. Here's a pressure situation right now. Moves in once more flatter. He's backing away. The stumps moved. How that didn't pick off the middle stump, I'm not sure. But the stumps moved out of the way accommodatingly. True to the keeper. Ends over number 9. We have lost count, but it's about 48 or 49 for the loss of 5 after 9. 3 of us to go. So 3 of us to go. And field being adjusted. Here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. Goes for the short ball. Turned into the onside. Well fielded there by Liburd. Can't score. Here goes once more. Storms in now to bowl. He's turning it into the onside line, but it's quick once more. He's a natural athlete. He's quick. Got to the ball quickly. Batsman hesitated. Thought about the run. They were being urged to go through, but it would have been pretty interesting that. He's swinging into that. That's a lovely shot. The man deep on the extra cover boundary races in. They'll get one more. And I believe it could be well 50 on the tins. We'll have to confirm that. For the loss of 5, weighing over number 10. So here goes once more. That was a lovely shot. Moves in now to bowl. He's flashing and missing the wide. So another wide. Bowlers really have struggled in this tournament. They have a lot of work to do, I could tell you. Maybe we'll just have to get them to bowl at the batsmen. Since they can't bowl at the stumps, just bowl at the batsmen. Here goes, moves in once more to bowl. Flash and a miss. Is that wide enough? No. allowed on that occasion, even though the bowler looked back suspiciously at the umpire. So here he goes once more from the pavilion end. Moves in now to bowl another wide. Well stopped by the keeper on this occasion. And you'll wonder if these wides will come back to haunt them. Here goes, ball full toss, another wide. Maybe he's saying, I think they're too far off. I'm going to give them a little help. Continue like that, and Joycelyn Liburd would be playing VOJN in the semis, without a doubt. So here goes, moves in once more to bowl, better delivery, switch at that, past the keeper. They're running. What's happening here? What a dive. What a fantastic dive. Well, well, well. Fabulous effort there by the batsman. He knew he was in trouble. He was struggling. And he dived. Got in safely. Wonderful cricket here at the ETW. Ivor Walters, they haven't given up as yet. They're really working overtime here. Here goes. Maybe wanted to... Well, stopped by the umpire apparently. So here he goes, moves in now to bowl. Another leg side delivery, swung into the onside. The man at fine leg comes around. One more to the total. And that ends over number 10. 2 overs remaining. Can Ivor Walters do it? Can Joycelyn Liburd do it? New batsman in. And I think only one legitimate delivery in the over, so all of 5 more balls to be bowled in this penultimate over. And still 5 balls to be bowled and another wide. So even though he got a wicket, he has really not helped the cause of his team too much. He's giving away some crucial runs here. So once they get into the 60s, it could be very interesting. As a switch at that, they're appealing for LBW. LBW really means a leg before wicket, but that would have been CBW had it been given, because that was chest before wicket. He was that low in the crouch as he swung flatter. He swings at that, tangles up himself really, and ball didn't go anywhere. So Harvey shouting his encouragement, trying to get the batsman to get bat onto ball. He swings it in the air. Anybody home? Dropping well short of the bowler. And these sheep, they're really persistent. No matter how they run them, they're coming back. They want a bit of the action. He's swinging. Caught! Well caught! Leaping in the air was the wicketkeeper. He's a short man. Oh, but he was leaping to his full height and gloving it with both gloves, being congratulated now by his teammates. And I'm wondering if the fat lady is somewhere around. I think Ivor Walters virtually might have given up the ghost by now. So the bowler has given away a couple of wides, but he has picked up 2 wickets in the over, so I guess the equation is okay. And my goodness, the 3 stumps moved. Is he out? Apparently he touched the stumps. My goodness. It well, is that a hat trick? No, I don't think it's a hat trick, but celebration here for the Joycelyn Liburd Primary School team. And well. So Joycelyn Liburd Primary now pretty much large and in charge here. Ivor Walters struggling badly when they probably had a chance, an outside chance of overhauling the target. But I think right now there's despondency in the camp. They'll have to prepare, I believe, to play the VOJN team in the semis. The new batsman walks purposefully to the crease. Looks as if he is a no-nonsense type of cricketer. strides to the crease. Looks as if he knows what he's about. I think this will be the final over of this wonderful encounter. And I think we can pretty much call it from here, unless we have another host of whites. Tugs at this one. They should look for 2 here. Field is quick. But, well, they've settled for 1. Keeper takes it nicely. 1 more to the total. So more adjustments to the field. Here he goes. Moves in out to bowl. He's switching at that. Misses through to the keeper. So looking up at the umpire, but the umpire is saying that's within your range. You should have played that. So tall, lanky bowler moves in once more to bowl. He's stroking it into the offside. He's off and running, and then suddenly, oh, he too wanted to. I think he's run out. He's gone. Oh, stuttering start and stop, and that's another wicket. Again, the keeper doing really well. So Joycelyn Liburd Primary large and in charge now. Stuttering start by 1 batsman. The other one didn't respond. Then he started to respond, realizing the other one wasn't moving. He turned back now, and the keeper did really well to pull it in and whip off the bail. Well, no bails ready to hit the stump. I'm looking for the fat lady. I don't think none of these wonderful ladies will qualify. But the fat lady has to be somewhere around. Miss Bartlett is waving her hand. She might be the only one to qualify, the closest we could get. But she's a little behind the umbrella. Stroked into the offside. Are they going to try to run? They're going to run. Well, safely this time. Stuttering start and stop again, but this time they got home safely. So 1 more to the total. We're in the final over by my reckoning. Ball swings at that. It's a wide. It goes to the keeper. He doesn't do well on this occasion, so that's 2 more to the total. So here goes. Moves in once more to bowl. Drags it down. Hits it uppishly into the offside. Fielder slides across. They're going to get 1 very easily. Decides not to throw it. Maybe being advised by the coaches not to throw it. And 1 more to the total. He has opted now to go. Well, he's over the wicket still. He moves in once more. That one passed between the batsman and the stump. Is that the game, or is that the game? I think that's the end of the game. Joycelyn Liburd Primary has won, and so next week it will be Viogen coming up against the Ivor Walters Primary, and Joycelyn Liburd Primary will engage the St. Thomas's Primary School. So that's the way we're going to leave you from the E.T. Willett Park. Joycelyn Liburd Primary would have been the winners in their zone. Viogen would be the winner in their zone. And so it's all over. Next week we'll be having 2 semi-final encounters and then the grand finals. It should be interesting. Stay tuned.